Well, thanks. What a delight to be here, and certainly with the Kennedy family from my district. And yes, I've gotten to know Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty a lot of different times. These are two little angels, that is for sure. Now, they know too that it's not Congressman or Mr. Chairman. I made them call me Fred from the very beginning, and I'm glad that's what they put on here. They put a nice little note to Fred, and they've seen a few secrets today in our tour of the Capitol, right, girls? They did. But they're not letting anything hold back. They're horseback riders, they're swimmers, they're explorers. Together, they have been quite the team on so many different amazing adventures, and we're glad to have them for sure in the nation's capital. You know, there's a quote in Clockwork Angel that says this: whatever you are physically, male or female, strong or weak, ill or healthy, all those things matter less than what your heart contains. If you have the soul of a warrior, you are a warrior. These are two, that is for sure. They did help inspire bipartisan initiative, the pediatric research bill that we passed on the House floor. But we've got another job ahead of us now too. And some of you I've talked about it this evening. For me, as chairman of the Energy and Commerce Committee in the House, we have embarked on something called 21st Century Cures. So personally, I've been so impressed with all the advances in molecular medicine that we've achieved the last couple of decades. And many of those breakthroughs are in fact the result of scientific pioneers that work for companies that are represented in this building. But if we want to save more lives, and we do, and keep the country the leader in medical innovation, and we do, we still have to do a lot more. We've got to make sure that there's not a major gap between the science of cures and the way that we regulate those therapies. That's why we launched the first comprehensive look by the Congress at the full arc of accelerating cures, from the discovery of clues in basic science, to streamlining the drug development process, to unleashing the power of digital medicine and social media at the treatment delivery phase. I call it the 3 Ds, the cycle of discovery, development, and then delivery. That's what's going to save lives, and we want to work it faster and more effectively so that patients have better access to treatments. There needs to be a collaborative effort, and we're going to lead it, which is why our first step is listening to the experts, you all, part of it, so that we can together achieve the common goal to accelerate the pace of cures and keeping America at the very forefront of medicine and discovery. So we're working already with the heads of the NIH and the FDA, as well as researchers and innovators in the private sector who are investing in the future of cures. And I'm working with our colleagues. In the House, we have the number 2 leader on the Democratic side, Steny Hoyer, and the number 2 leader on the Republican side, Eric Cantor, on board. We're working as a bipartisan basis on both sides of the aisle. But here's the challenge. We need to hear from you. We need to get ideas and thoughts. This is going to be a process that we, as Congress, we're going to listen. We're going to listen to the experts. And hopefully, next year, maybe 8, 9, 10 months from now, we're going to be ready to move legislation to really solve the mystery that we want to see happen. And you got to help us. So we have a website. We had our first big roundtable this week. Going to have lots of meetings, lots of hearings, all the next number of months. But here's how you can weigh in. We have a real easy website that you can remember. Don't have to write it down. It's cures@mail.house.gov. Mail as in the Postal Service. cures@mail.house.gov. Health innovation is happening at lightning speed. And we're going to make sure that policies, the right ones, are keeping pace for folks like Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty. And I'm asking you to join us because together, yes, we will make a difference. God bless all of you. Thank you.